There's nothing like a good old North Point tradition and getting from point A to point B in no time. But I must say, I think our teachers here have taught us well. Well, Mrs. Akins, Mr. Sims, Mrs. Hill, Mr. Richmond, Honorable Board of Education members, distinguished guests, and North Point family. 1,381. It's kind of a large number, isn't it? This is the number of days when we have been citizens and stewards of the North Point Nation from August 24th, 2009 to tonight. Imagine the things that you can do in 3 years, 9 months, and 11 days. It's an adventure there in the making. Numerous opportunities were given, I bet, and I could bet deeper in my already empty pockets and wallet. I don't have any money at the moment, but if I could bet, I can proudly say that many of us have done well with the time that has been given to us. And where can I start with that? There are you athletes out there that have made the most of every second of play, surpassing expectation. There are the brush strokes, photograph frames I've seen of artists, the theater productions that bring joy. And there are the sweetest songs and the most epic pieces you'll ever hear from musical performers our age. You heard it here. Our little passions, too, have sent us farther than our wildest dreams. You know who you are. Business ventures, multiculturalists, tutors, STI students prepared with the skills America needs, honor societies members, student leaders and student activists, writers, weirdos, any kind of aficionado and nerd, and for those few, know-it-alls armed with buzzers and bells. And certainly, we carry away from these rooms not just information, but a wider frame of thinking, aching for more to learn and do. We are off to bring these gifts of knowledge, intelligence, and skill to a world that so desperately needs them now. So class of 2013, you have certainly left your mark in the school, as you should. Not because anyone asked, really, but honestly because you just wanted to. You chose to live up there and live up to it. Look where you are now. As we celebrate what we'll leave behind, it pains me to ask before we wake up to the mist of June 5th, what will I do next? Some of you know the answer. It will be as simple as ditching the alarm clock, beating your pillow again, and forgetting what ceiling bell tones are. But seriously, do you know where you are going? I don't mean the college, workforce, trade school, conventional destinations. What I mean to say is, do you really know where you will be like in 4 years? 10 years, age 35? Graduate nation, we now live in uncertain times. Frankly, it's scary. With the daily news pestering us, the gloomy reality out there is no wonder we don't follow the news, because truth is scary. And it isn't just about the dollars and cents, concerns from jobs reports, or which major to study or not to study. Nobody really knows where you'll end up. And by the way, please don't construct time machines to find out, because it's all sorts of authority. You don't want to go there. But life can take you by surprise when you least expect it. And sometimes we don't want surprises because we may not like it. Uncertainty, we can face it 2 ways. You could resist it, crawl into a bubble, assume nothing will change. You'd be delusional to do this. Life does not care what you think when friends abandon you, when trust is broken, when a pink slip arrives, when calamities strike, when a loved one passes away. You all know that the struggle is real. It's not just a hashtag, but seriously, a constant fear of facing the difficulty in the unknown. Hopes and dreams can be killed there. I don't want mine to die, and I'm certainly sure you don't want either. In spite of it, there is another way, and I believe it is one you are very well familiar with. It seems that if you stick around living with the uncertainty of life long enough, it can turn up the most wonderful discoveries. So here is the other way. We embrace uncertainty. Since we first stepped foot in North Point, we have been facing it every day. And you indeed have done your best not only to accept it, but to live amidst it. We've all had a shared discovery in this experience. The North Point experience, if you will. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Tell me if this sounds familiar. We have become part of banner years for our teams, athletic and academic, of course, and we have never been prouder of this eagle's nest. Speaking of which, you didn't expect to take fruit of nest game, did you? You know, the possibilities teem during lunch, picnics to host, clubs to spring from thin air. Even in the little things, the possibility team every day in class, like having those chance discussions with the great minds that you could have go on forever, or the wonder you can find in the mundane and intricate subject of pre-calculus. We have made progress together, or tried to. That's the story. Opportunities seized. We have made progress in 3 years, 9 months, 11 days, embracing uncertainty. In fact, when you think about it, it makes life kind of an adventure. It will be rough out there, as adventures are a formidable unknown past June 5th. There is much to lose too. There are opportunities worth fighting for, just as they were here. Get after it! You are still afraid, I bet. I know, I can see it over there. And over there too. But to stick in a bubble scared, ain't nobody got time for that. There is still so much to do with the time we have left. Together. Come on, let's be brave. And that means getting over ourselves, our little worries, and seeking the adventurous life. Come what may. We must continue to embrace it. But of course, we know we've never faced it alone. We must be grateful for those who have guided us through uncertainty, sharing with us unexpected opportunities that have made us who we are. Our parents, for their selflessness and sacrifice to raise us up, even if they have to drag us, because they love us so much, like mine over there. Our families for supporting our parents and us in all we do. And we see all of our own who have been our steadfast pillar for 17, 18 years, from rushed mornings to sleepless nights. Our friends for being there through little highs and little lows. Some of you I see across the rows already, you great conversers, intellectuals in class, performers, musicians, athletes, artists, goofballs, wonks, experts, my fellow engineers, ad infinitum. Our teachers especially we thank for, from the beginning to the end. From the 5th grade teacher that made Suzanne Collins interesting before she was cool with the Hunger Games, to the 10th grade physics teacher who made the universe worth exploring and worth my endeavor to uncertainty. Thank you for venturing through the unknown together, and let us make it through the rest of the unknown for the rest of our days, wherever we are. So you know what? Who knows where we'll be in life soon? So what? That's life. It's funny that way. You know what? I didn't expect to be on this stage a year ago, nor did I expect to study here as an STI student 4 years ago. And I certainly did not expect to have been the foreign son, lucky enough to migrate from the Philippines 8 years ago, to live life with you here in this great country of ours. You'll be surprised what you can enjoy out of it. Uncertainty is certain, but here is one more thing certain too about life. Opportunity, so long as you seek it. We will make the effort so tomorrow may beckon brightly to us. For as many unhappy times may come, may there be more productive, glorious, and happy days ahead. So long, class of 2013, and what are we waiting for? Let's go!
The North Point Choir will now sing the